Hello YouTube, what's up guys? It's me, Bud here, and I'm here for another YouTube video, and this is going to be another CD collection video, but when I go to upload it, it will be titled differently than previous CD collection videos. But other than that guys, let's go ahead and get started, and I have a total of 13 CDs this month, or not for this month, but for the whole video. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started guys. Okay. I have 4 Demon Hunter albums, but first I'll be showing y'all their newer albums, War and Peace, both standard editions of the albums, but so be it, they're both great albums. War is my favorite out of the two, but Peace, on the other hand, is still a great album, and I definitely recommend both of these albums, guys, because Demon Hunter is such a fantastic band overall. Another 2 great albums from the band. Okay, 2 more from Demon Hunter. 2004 album, Summer of Darkness. 2012 album, True Defiance. And this isn't really the normal album art for the album, because the original of the album has a red album cover, but this is kind of like greenish or whatever. But if you go on Wikipedia, it tells you that this is the 2nd standard edition album cover, since some bands sometimes they put out different album covers of the album just to make it different or whatever, even if it's the normal standard edition. That's what they did with True Defiance. But yeah, all 4 of these Demon Hunter albums, they're fantastic, and please guys, definitely give these guys a listen. They're a Christian metal band, or Christian metalcore, but you definitely should I definitely recommend y'all to check them out. Really great band. Okay guys, I finally got IV by Godsmack. I mean, this isn't Godsmack's best album, but it does have some good songs, like Speak's a great song, The Enemy of course, Shine Down, Bleeding Me, just basically all the singles. But this album is pretty good. Not my favorite Godsmack, but it's still pretty decent. Okay, next up is 21st Century Breakdown by Green Day, and this is the 2nd album of Green Day that I own, first being American Idiot. But this is a pretty good album. I mean, it's not as good as American Idiot, but it does have some great songs, including the songs Know Your Enemy, 21 Guns, and even the title track. This is a pretty good album though, once again. Not my favorite of Green Day, but it's still a pretty good album. Not as good as American Idiot, but still pretty good, or decent. Okay guys, I got 2 albums by In Flames. I got Come Clarity, which is their album from 2006, and the very first album that I bought from In Flames. Definitely a really good album. And I also have their new album, I the Mask, which it includes the bonus track, Not Alone. Really great album guys, definitely recommended for sure. But Come Clarity is another recommendation guys. Really great albums by In Flames. I know In Flames has changed their sound, but they're still a great band. I usually don't accept change when it comes to a band changing, but I do with In Flames, because at least they still stay heavy, like some bands who go all differently but they sound like pop and metal or whatever. I just don't like that, but In Flames does it. It's really good when they do it. Okay guys, the first Overkill album that I ever bought, of course, is their new album, The Wings of War, and this includes a bonus track called In Ashes. Really great album, guys. If y'all haven't seen my album review for some of these albums that I've showed y'all in this CD collection video, I definitely recommend y'all to check out those album reviews. Okay, next up is Soulfly's album, Omen, and this isn't Soulfly's best album. It's the 2nd Soulfly album that I ever bought, the first being their newest album, The Ritual, or Ritual, whatever it was called. But yeah, this album, it's not as good as their previous albums, or even their new album, but it's still a pretty decent album. I do like this album though. Pretty good. Definitely recommended once again. Okay, the next 2 albums are by the same band. Okay, let's see here. Okay, this is Rust in Peace by Megadeth, and this is The World Needs a Hero by Megadeth, and this is the 2019 reissue, as y'all can see because of the album art. And this one has a bonus track called Coming Home which can also be found on like a Japanese version of the album, if I remember correctly. Then, of course, inside you got the original album art, and then, of course, the disc, and it comes with the booklet as well. But yeah, this album, I think this is a really good album. I was on not Wikipedia, but I go on Wikipedia, of course, but I was on YouTube watching an album review of this, and some people weren't liking the album. Why? I don't know. I know it's not their 90s stuff, but it's still a pretty good album. Okay, and of course is Rust in Peace by Megadeth. A metal classic for sure, guys. Probably the oldest metal album in this video, because it's from 1990. But yeah, this is a really great album, guys. I mean, it's only 9 songs, but so be it. It's still a great album. It's got so many great songs. Holy Wars, The Punishment Due, Hangar 18, Tornado of Souls, and Rust in Peace, Polaris, just to name a few songs. But yeah, this is a really great album, guys. Definitely recommended once again. And last but not least is Obsolete by Fear Factory, and this is the first album of Fear Factory that I've ever purchased. And this is the standard edition of the album, of course. No bonus tracks on this version. Only 10 songs on this standard edition, but still a pretty good album. I definitely need to buy more albums from Fear Factory because they're a really great band. They really are. If you haven't ever heard of Fear Factory, definitely give them a listen, and I think this would be a pretty great recommendation for your first album of Fear Factory, because it was for me my first Fear Factory album that I've ever purchased. A really good album. Shock is a good song. Edge Crusher, the title track, Decent, is a song. It's called it's spelled as Descent, Decent. I guess that's the name of the song. Yeah. But yeah, guys, this is a really good album. I know this album has a song called Decent, but this album is far from decent. This is a great album, and this is probably the second oldest album out of all of the CDs that I showed y'all for this video. But other than that, guys, this is another recommendation. I recommend all 13 CDs if you guys haven't ever heard of them. Some of y'all probably have, but if you haven't, definitely give them a listen. And I apologize, guys, about the video being really fast. Sometimes I just don't like making long videos, because who would want to watch a YouTube video that's like 20 or 30 minutes just talking about CDs when you can just show 2 at the same time if they're by the same band? That's pretty much what I did here. But other than that, guys, if you enjoyed my CD collection, please leave a like. And other than that, guys, I hope y'all have a great day. And check out these albums, please, because they're well recommended by me. But other than that, guys, I hope y'all have a great day. And please subscribe to the channel, by the way, if you like the content that I upload. But other than that, guys, God bless y'all. See y'all next time. Keep rocking on, and peace.